Hi, Richard. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Very well. I love your suits in the background. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm at NASA. That's an actual astronaut suit that's been on the moon, I believe.
Wow.
Room.
Wow. So I love how Glenn Powell called this film a nostalgia bomb of epic proportions at South by Southwest because what a beautiful poetic description of this film. So I'm curious, when you were initially writing the script, I know you had spoken to your two sisters about their recollections of your childhood. So what did they remind you of?
Oh, well, anything I had a fuzzy memory of, they were, my sister actually worked at Baskin Robbins. So I could say, what was the favorite flavor of that time? Oh, banana nut fudge. Okay. Yeah. And what did we eat at dinner? I forgot. I was the one doing the dishes and taking out the trash mostly. So it would be like, oh, yeah, don't forget the canned ham. Don't forget like, oh yeah, deviled egg, so trying to get those
Yeah.
specifics right. So I had my
Yeah.
own personal memories to try to make sure we're correct. And then there was a lot of historical research to do to get that exactly right. As right as you could get it. So
Right,
it was a
right.
big research project, but parallel, both personal and, cultural, I guess.
Yeah. So nobody in your family, vanilla wasn't the favorite flavor?
I had an uncle like that who only ate vanilla. Yeah, my cool uncle, but he would go into Baskin Robbins or somewhere, he would always get vanilla. I was like, wow. So I just gave that attribute to the older brother.
Oh, sweet. So for me personally, the movie brought back memories of my mom did dry paper towels that way. And then also Red Rover. I remembered all these injuries came back to me. Nothing as bad as in the movie, but they came streaming back when I was watching this movie. I'm like, oh yeah, right.
So
It was a violent game.
playground playground injuries. You just keep playing until someone gets hurt and like, okay, yeah, unbelievable how I guess dangerous childhood sort of technically was, but
Yeah,
you didn't really
yeah.
think.
No, no, not at all. Neither did the people watching over us. The
Yeah,
teacher.
now I think we've gone to another extreme. It's like, oh, a world where you can't stub your toe or scratch
Yeah,
your knee, like complete supervision of every aspect of childhood. So, I mean, maybe there's a balance there between safety and you know, neglect. So,
right, right. It was almost neglectful.
yeah.
Now that we think about
One
it.
person's neglect is another person's freedom sometimes. So,
Yeah, yeah, it's true. So I'm curious, after South by Southwest, what sort of reactions did you get from this movie?
oh, it's pretty wonderful, but it's especially wonderful from me, like anybody who is a certain age and remembers it in real time. I mean, it's both. It runs the gamut. You know, an older person who maybe even had kids then, someone in their 80s who really loved it and can tell you everything about it from their perspective, and then someone who's in Houston who remembers all the Astroworld. I see them with the Black Dragon because that's been gone for
Yeah,
years. So it is to see a location kind of magically conjured up again is like your memory coming alive. So something that only exists in memory.
yeah,
Movies have that magic potential. They could bring something back that you're like, oh wow, that was really a place. So I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, that's sweet. And your films are so magical to so many people. I'm sure you've gotten a lot of like different or even surprising reactions to some of your films. Has there been reactions that surprised you?
Always. I mean, yeah, it's a big deal. You put out a movie, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So, but that's not why you make it. But you have to be ready. Put it like this: you have to be ready for whatever response you get, good, bad. You're just like, hey, I hope everybody likes it. I hope they connect with it. I hope they take it in the spirit that it's offered. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you feel people just don't quite understand what you were trying to do, or I don't know, or resent it. Maybe they don't like the characters or something. You never know. But
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Yeah.
but this one, everyone seems to find a commonality within the family. Like everyone grew up,
Yeah.
so many people have siblings and parents. So I don't know. There's a lot to relate to, I guess.
Yeah. Well, thank you so, so much for the art that you bring into the world. I really appreciate it.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you
you.
for this film. Have a lovely day, Richard.
Thanks.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
really, really nice talking to you.